I see a black man and one man, I think of strength, black empowerment we have within, building community development. Let's continue to build our own. Let's continue to stay strong. Motivation, no matter the hate, no stopping. You just go. Listen up to Quan, John, and Queen P for giving us a voice. Speak up for what's yours and yell and make that noise. We are kings and we are queens. Melanated royalty, just getting started. Loving self, self and knowledge. Stack that wealth. Motivational motors, y'all.
Booyah, back at you, Motivation Motors. We have interesting discussions with black people who've overcome adversity and root the prosperity. We got your boy, Juan John and Miss Porsche Mistake. What's going on, Porsche?
Hey.
What up? Yeah, Juan John back from the what was it? Our Stop Shop.
Yep.
Event. The all black, buy black vendor event in Raleigh, North Carolina. It was the bomb diggity. We put Motivational Motors out there on the map. You know what I'm saying? We got subscribers out of it. We got contacts out of it. We sold a slew of books, Generational Ignorance. Oh man, crazy. Motivational Motors, Habitual Habitat. Yo, they was really digging the vibe out there, man. You know what I'm saying, Portia? I really felt good about what we have put together. You understand?
Tell them what it's about. What was it about?
Yo, basically, it was an event where 400 for real, all black businesses came together and circulated their money. You understand? This is unprecedented type of stuff, man. You know what I mean? Big up to Rama Mercy and her team at Our Stop Shop, man, because for real, I really believe that if these things were to go down all the time, I could quit my job today. Right? You understand? You quit to people of America. You can build a business. If these things will go down every weekend, there'll be no reason to even have a job because I made some money there. Honestly, the amount of money I made in that day, you know, I'm like, wow, I could do this every day.
Right.
I could do this every day. If I did this every day, I'm good. I don't have to go to the plantation no more. Now I'm saying I'm straight. For real. So it was 400 black events, and you had people that were selling jewelry, you had people that were selling clothes, you had, of course, authors there. You had people that were selling, what else they were selling? As a woman, they were selling their online book services, because actually I bumped into a woman that her and her friend Jennifer and Dabney, actually, it's called Soul Tree Reads. So check it out. Soul Tree Reads, because Motivational Motors will be on that platform very soon. They created an online book thing, like you said, like its own Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, a bookstore. Online bookstore.
Online. Wow. And so for you authors, you can have your books added to their platform, man, and get money, man. You know, they buy your books, right? They buy your book wholesale, and then they put it on the website. And
I'm about to buy all my books from them.
I know. And it's official, soultreereads.com. Very, so it's very
all
official,
black,
man.
all black books.
All black authors.
Wow, all black
authors.
Bookstores. That's crazy.
Straight up and down. They have people that skincare entrepreneurs, people that do natural hair. They had everything, man. Anything you could think of that the black community definitely needs. It was there. 400 all black, and it just felt good, Miss Portia Mistake, because the money was circulating from our hand to our hand, from our hand to our hand.
Right. So y'all need to check out that episode. We did an episode with Rama Mercy. She's the one that hosted the event, that created it. She founded Our Stop Shop, and we did an episode with her where she talks about what it was like for her at the beginning and where she is now and what she's doing. So it's good to see that she's doing big things like this for us.
I'm working these 50-hour weeks, and after I pay for the childcare and pay for just gas to get back and forth and car insurance, like I'm saying, like maybe $400 a month, you know, and this doesn't include food, nothing. so that was I was like, I can't afford to risk my kids' safety. It got to a point where I was like just randomly posting on my Facebook page to see if I was connected to anybody in my city that could babysit my kid. Because I'm not getting paid on time. So if I'm not getting paid on time, like I'm randomly having to play catch up with payments to whoever's babysitting my kid. And it's like, you can only be so understanding. Like I'm going to work every day. It's hard to believe that I'm not seeing the checks when I'm supposed to
Right.
get to see the check. Sound like
Right.
I'm just trying to, harbor the money,
Right.
and it's like, so it turned to a mess. I quit. I filed for unemployment. They tried to contest it. And this is why I say faith is such a powerful thing, right? They tried to contest it. They said I was late like twice or something like that, which was not true. I was working like 3 to 6 hours past my actual shift on a daily. And so when we got on the phone with unemployment to talk to the like lawyers, like it's labor lawyers that listen to the little dispute trials or whatever, the supervisors of that job, they're supposed to be there to kind of like advocate for me not to get unemployment, and they're praising me. They're praising how hard working I was, how like amazing I was, how many hours I put in. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the conversation, and I think the lawyer is like, what am I here for? Like what was the problem, right? And then between that and me saying I never got my checks on time, the lawyer was like, oh, it's turned over. And I got a lump sum. And what did I do? I went to go form my first LLC. I started, at that point, I'm homeless, right? But I'm hiring people to work from home.
That's right. She got 3 businesses right now. And as Portia alluded to, she came from, not having anything to having what she got today. And to be able to put it together, an event of this magnitude is just, it's mind-boggling. This tells you, one, she really loves and cares the community, and she understands the power of the Black dollar. You understand? Before I got there, I didn't know what to expect. When I got there, I was like, oh, I'm addicted to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be, I could do this every day. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Selling my books to Black people, getting that Black dollar. You know what I mean? The money, it was coming like that. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even necessarily have to go out. Don't get me wrong. We had other races that were consumers and patrons coming in buying our product. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Because usually when we have events like that, we're the biggest consumers and the patrons.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's crazy. But so it was a great event, man. So, like she said, check out that Our Stop Shop interview that we did with Rama Mercy. Is in season 1. It was crazy. It was beautiful. And I'm back. Motivation Motors on. We put Motivation Motors on the map out there, baby, for real. You know what I'm saying? Quan John was in his element. You know what I mean? Talking that talk, walking that walk. You understand? Fighting that good fight. You know what I mean?
Right. So show us your shirt.
So we got the
Building Black Wealth.
And you know what I stay doing?
Wait, come forward some. Okay, y'all didn't see that, but it says minding my own Black business.
Minding my own goddamn Black business.
It didn't say that part, but yes.
So yeah, it was a dope thing, man. Very dope. So today we're gonna be talking about something that Portia, brought to mind that goes down every day: cultural appropriation, ladies and gentlemen. And I know a lot of people, they've heard of it. They like, what the hell is cultural appropriation? So Ms. Portia Mystique, can you please define that in your words? What is cultural appropriation?
To put simply, cultural appropriation is when one culture or people take something from another culture and dabble in it, play with it, utilize it for their own gain or entertainment. Okay. Cultural appropriation.
Okay. Now some might be saying, wow, that sounds like we all do that. So
we do.
Sound like we all do that.
And I think that's why this needs to be a discussion, because in recent years, cultural appropriation has become like almost a trend. It's become trendy to get mad at cultural appropriation. So anytime somebody sees it, it's like a trigger. And then somebody just goes off, cultural appropriation. I'm just going to call it out. I'm going to call it out. I'll be mad at you. And I'm going to use hashtag my culture is not your costume. whatever. And so it has its place. It has its place. But I think there are, and I've definitely had my Kwanzaa mind going on, because I feel like there are two sides to this whole thing, and nobody's gonna like that second side. But I feel like it needs to be discussed.
And so you're saying that to an extent, you have an issue with cultures that appropriate the Black culture, the Black race, that is. You have, do you have an issue with other cultures appropriating who we are as Black people? So give me an example of something. Oh, you don't have a problem with it?
I don't. I really don't.
Oh.
Maybe I should. I don't know, but I don't. And I
do
have
tell. Do tell. I thought you did.
Okay. Cultural appropriation is the idea that we're almost being mimicked or mocked for our culture. So when a white girl gets braids, cultural appropriation. When a Black dude walks into the store and with African garbs, cultural appropriation.
Hold on. Stop. Let me stop you there. Hold on. What you mean when a Black dude walks to the store with an African garb?
I'm sorry. I meant to say white dude. I said Black dude.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. I thought you were. I'm like, aren't we African? Aren't we descendants from Africa? Go ahead. Sorry.
That's my fault.
But you know what? It was actually, it was some Africans might agree with you though. On that. Right?
You're not from here, but like that's the thing. I don't think that's true, because all right, let me say this real quick.
Yeah, do your thing.
I go back, but I do feel like even Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians appreciate when what they make or what they have is being worn and accepted in other countries. They don't have a problem with that. They don't have a problem with other people. Like, let's say you have, okay, here's an example. There's one of my favorite Nigerian songs that just came out, Essence, by Tim and Wizkid. The remix has Justin Bieber on it. What is that white boy doing on that song? So as Black people, we would be very upset that this white dude just gonna come out of nowhere and jump on this Nigerian track. But Nigerians don't care. Why do they care? Their music is being played in America, and it's being admired and loved so much that somebody of another race in America wants to be on the remix of that track. If you look at Ankara clothes, Ankara is a Nigerian print, so you see it all the time. Many people in America wear that, and Nigerians are sending it to America. They don't call it cultural appropriation. This is, okay,
they call it getting money.
Yo.
Getting money.
But it's also real, like, but I also think that it's I guess sharing in a sense. Like, okay, you see what we have, you know what we're about, and you like it, here. Just know that this is us. You know what I mean? But I think there's a difference, because a lot of people get mad with cultural appropriation because a lot of times it seems to be mimicking or mocking the culture. So when a white girl comes in and she got braids in her hair, it's like, is she wearing braids because she thought she would look cute in it, or is she wearing braids because, she's being funny?
I don't think she's trying to be funny. I think she really, I think that, in my opinion, the Black culture is the most mimicked culture out of all the cultures. The Black race is, people aspire to be and do and act like us all the time. But now, when does it go too far? That's the question.
When it becomes a joke, when it leaves admiration. If you admire something in the Black culture, you're like, wow, that is dope. I like that. I'm gonna take part in that. Let's say like rap music. We talk about it all the time. Like, okay, Eminem. They would say, is Eminem a symbol of cultural appropriation? Most people don't use him when they say that. They don't use Eminem as an example.
He is.
He is. Technically, he is, because he is appropriating Black music.
Absolutely.
But we all know that it comes from a place of admiration.
Right.
This is what he loves. He grew up listening to that. He fell in love with the music. That's why he's doing it.
Right. But, and he kind of perfected it to a certain extent.
Exactly. So I think there is a fine line between admiration and mockery. And mockery comes when you have people having, Native American costumes for Halloween, or, blackface party. I'm sorry, I was thinking about that show, Dear White People, where they had a blackface party. It was a mess. I don't know if it happened in real life.
Wow, that's
man, you gotta watch that episode. It was crazy. Shout out to Wade. Okay, anyways. So that episode was insane, but like, okay, blackface party, that mimicking, then you have Vanilla Ice. I'm sorry, I don't really know if it was admiration. I don't believe it was admiration. I feel like that was mockery, cultural appropriation. You got the one black girl who went to her prom in the kimono, and like she posted what was her caption? Whatever, there was some racial slur in her caption. At that point, it's mockery. It's no longer admiration. It becomes mockery. And I think there's a fine line between both, but people we live in an age where everybody can get mad and type it out online just because it's fun. Right. It's something to do. So it's easier for somebody to get mad at a culture being appropriated than to see whether or not it's coming from a place of admiration or if it's coming from a place of mockery. And I feel like we need to determine what that is before we start saying, you suck. Why are you doing this? This is mine. Like,
I don't think we can even see. I don't think we can even prove when it's coming from a place of mockery. How do you prove that? I can't, because it's always a way of getting around it. Like, I don't know. The only, like, this has nothing to do with what I just said, but when I think about cultural appropriation, I think about white people that don't do it. Check it out.